pretty healthy obsession with oysters for as long as I can remember. I love everything about them, especially the ritual of eating them. But the brand new Oyster Bah takes this tradition even one step further. Not only do they have some of the most fresh oysters in town, but they actually pride themselves on oyster education. All Let Us Entertain You restaurants are known for their exceptional service and hospitality. Oyster Bah is no exception, and thanks to the leadership of GM Rose Waldmeyer, the staff can provide a world-class oyster experience. Okay, Rose, I've been a lifelong fan of All Let Us Entertain You restaurants for as long as I can remember.
Love it.
And the hospitality just can't be touched. So what makes Oyster Bah fulfill that legacy of amazing lettuce hospitality?
What we did is take really a lot of care when we did our hiring. So we were fortunate to have a lot of wonderful candidate supply. And we were really picky. We had several managers interviewing candidates, and what we were really looking for was employees that had an embodiment of hospitality. We call it in the company the 51%, something that can't be taught, and we feel confident in our abilities to be able to teach the 49% more technical skills. People that had a genuine sense of care, and care not only for the guests but also for education for themselves and being able to teach our guests as well.
I love it, and it really shows. Now, what sets Oyster Bah apart from a lot of the other, oyster-focused restaurants in the city?
Absolutely. What we did is we made a really casual, comfortable environment. Being in a neighborhood location here in Lincoln Park, there's a lot of local families coming in. We wanted to make it really unintimidating for those folks. Price point is not super expensive for people. They can come in on a Wednesday night after work, have a dozen oysters and a cheeseburger. Or if it is a special occasion, absolutely, we accommodate birthday parties. We've got an amazing coconut cake for people. So again, the environment is unintimidating. The service is pristine, but again, relaxed and inviting at the same time.
So I'm really excited to experience some people later on having their very first oyster.
It is exciting. We get really into it.
I know. Let's say we do a little.
Let's try
little oyster cheers. You know what? I'm gonna have to try one of them.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. Chef Pete is their very own oyster guru. Not only does he know all about how to select and prepare the best of the best, but he's also created some of the other incredible dishes Oyster Bah has to offer. Cannot wait to see what he's going to teach me. All right, Chef, I need to hear a little bit about your oyster background.
Well, I have extensive knowledge and experience in seafood restaurants through my whole career, most recently at Shaw's Crab House, and we're able to take what we learned there and cultivate with the relationships and instill it at Oyster Bah.
I love it. So tell me about your oyster selection process, because you guys do a lot with your oyster selection.
It's all with the relationships that we built. We call the growers and ask them what's great, and we have 30 years of relationships with them, and if it's not up to our standards, they let us know, listen, wait a week, wait a 2 week, the weather's not right, or so we get the best.
Now I hear you guys actually fly your oysters in.
We do.
That sounds kind of like a big deal, so why is that so important?
Whenever you're talking seafood, time is everything. The clock starts ticking the minute it's out of water. Unfortunately, oysters can live 2, 3, 4 weeks dormant out of water, where we want the oyster on the plate within 24 hours of being harvested. So that's why we fly them in direct. So we go direct from the source. We're not dealing with a middleman or anything like that.
Okay, so that covers some oysters. However, the rest of your menu has gotten such incredible rave reviews.
Oh, thank you.
Tell me about some of these signature dishes that you have here, because the smell is pretty intoxicating. It's kind of not fair.
Well, we're fortunate to have a fantastic team, that replicate this food on a daily basis. So these are 4 of my favorite dishes on the menu currently, starting with their tuna poke. We're dealing with sushi grade tuna, very simply, just lightly dressed with a little soy sauce, a little sesame, green onion, tortilla chips and lime. Again, let the seafood be the star, just like our oysters.
Right.
We want to focus on the ingredients that we can get, not necessarily what we can do to them. Here is our New England stuffy.
I love these. I've never had these in the Midwest. I've only had them on the East Coast.
You can't find them in Chicago. Through extensive travels on the East Coast prior to opening this restaurant, I fell in love with them. We have to have them. So it's like 8 to 10 clams chopped up in one serving. They're delicious.
Great.
This is our take on buffalo calamari.
Ooh. Ooh.
So we
I
do
see.
a
There's
fresh
like a little
calamari,
buffalo sauce there.
not frozen. So you can tell definitely texturally how soft the calamari is. It's not
That's rare
chewy.
too, to have it not frozen.
Exactly.
It looks incredible. This bad boy's been
The
staring
star
at
of
me,
the
literally.
show. Yes.
Tell me about him.
This is our signature fish selection. It's a half of a snapper. You know, the best way to cook a fish is on the bone. So sticking with that technique, we take one fillet off, fry the fish whole, and then garnish it with a house-made Thai chili sauce. French fries, it's a 5-day process, and that's it.
It looks incredible. Smells even better, and I think we should dig in because it's getting cold.
Absolutely.
We don't want that to happen,
Absolutely.
right? Okay, everybody, I am really pumped. We are about to watch these two lovely ladies join the first Oyster Club.
All right, here we are, ladies. It's your first time. You excited?
It is. Yeah, we're excited.
Perfect. I'm so excited for you. It's gonna be great. We have East Coast oysters, the raspberry points. West Coast, the cushies. Fantastic selection. These are gonna be a little vegetal, nice cucumber or sea lettuce. These are gonna give you a nice saltiness. So, try with cocktail sauce or lemon. It's up to you. Give it a try.
I'll try West Coast first.
Okay, I'll go East Coast.
Great.
Alrighty. What do you think?
You like it?
It's great.
You chew it, it adds a nice extra dimension. Luke. Oyster!
Was it everything you thought it was going to be?
It's pretty good. It is good. Missing out on this for all
know.
my life. Me too.
Well, I'm glad Oyster Bah and Eat Travel Rock TV could be part of your first experience, ladies. And I thought I couldn't appreciate oysters any more than I already did. Well, I was wrong. Oyster Bah has taken my love and obsession for oysters to new heights. No other spot does it quite like this. From their food and wine, to their hospitality, to their first Oyster Club, this is the place to experience oysters to the very fullest. Cheers, everyone.